Yo, what's up everybody? It's Candace and I'm back with another video, and today I'm showing you guys how to make baked mac and cheese, southern style of course. Perfect for Thanksgiving. I already have a recipe up on my channel, so go check that one out as well. This is a stovetop roux version, so if you're not too scared to try it, go ahead and keep watching and let's get right into it. Hey guys, before we get into the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more fire recipes like this. Okay. Crack my eggs in here and beat them. Excuse my charger. I also went in with three tablespoons of caldo de pollo or chicken bouillon flavor. This is optional. You can just like season your pasta water with salt. But I'm going to use caldo de pollo, so I don't have to go in and season my noodles later. And then I also have 4 tablespoons of flour, and I'm gonna make a roux. If you guys aren't comfortable making a roux for your mac and cheese, that's cool. I understand you don't want to experiment, or you might not be trying to do all that. So I do have another mac and cheese recipe on my channel that's literally just sour cream and egg and the butter. It's kind of like the same ingredients as this without the flour. You don't have to make the roux. You just dump everything in the bowl. So if you want an easier mac and cheese recipe for those that don't want to attempt a roux or don't feel like cleaning up and doing all that, I already have another mac and cheese recipe that's easier and it's beginner friendly and it's just as good. To me, it tastes the same, but this one is a little bit better. Cheese gets messy, so just make sure you keep like a rag, like a cleaning rag nearby, to just clean up all the flour, the egg, the butter, the cheese, a trash can nearby. You know, Thanksgiving, we want it to be smooth. We don't want to be cleaning up a whole bunch of dishes and a dirty counter all day. And then for our cheeses, I don't like sharp cheddar cheese in our mac and cheese. I just want to let y'all know that right now. So I have mild cheddar cheese. I have fresh mozzarella, Monterey Jack, some more mild cheddar, okay, Colby Jack, and like another block of Colby Jack. And my secret ingredient is Murray's smoked cheddar. If you have a grocery store like Kroger or Publix, you'll go over to the deli section where they keep the artisan cheeses, as in the cheeses that you use for the charcuterie board. Charcuterie board. Okay, girl, bye. So you go over to the cheese section in the deli, or just ask somebody in the store if they have Murray's smoked cheddar. So wherever you can sample the cheese, wherever you can go to the deli and get the meat cut at the counter, Publix and Kroger, or whatever store you have in your city that's similar to this, you can even just do like a quick Google search and look up Murray's smoked cheddar and see if it's nearby. But this is my secret ingredient. I also put Gouda in my mac and cheese, but I feel like now, the more I make it, I feel like it's good just with the smoked cheddar, because Gouda can make it a little bit too much of a smoky flavor. And I don't think mac and cheese, okay. And I don't like mac and cheese that's too heavy on the smoky flavor. You can put a little bit of smoked Gouda, or you could just do all smoked Gouda and no smoked cheddar. You know, do whatever variation that you want. I feel like it's good enough with just 1 block of smoked cheddar. And sometimes I'll put like a little bit of smoked Gouda, but up to you. My smoked Gouda brand that I like is Boar's Head. So get that at Publix and Kroger. So yeah. So I'm going to shred. So I'm gonna shred the cheeses off camera. I got my recipe right here. I'm gonna shred the cheeses off camera and come back when it's done so we can start working on the roux. Quick tip for when you're shredding your cheese: place the grater inside of a Ziploc bag to catch all the cheese. I forgot to mention that I did 3.5 cups of elbow noodles, and I'm gonna be so for real with y'all. You can use whatever pasta brand that you like, but I feel like for mac and cheese, I've cooked mac and cheese hundreds of times over the years for clients, for events, for videos. And I'll be so honest with you, after eating hundreds of pans of mac and cheese, I don't feel like the noodle makes a difference when we're talking about mac and cheese. Like other pasta dishes, I can see the noodle brand being more important. But when I'm making something like lasagna, spaghetti, stuff like mac and cheese, where it's gonna be like filled with all types of dairy, cheeses, sauces, and meats, I'm not really gonna be able to taste the integrity of the noodle. It's really just all about how you prepare the noodle, and I just like to prepare mine al dente. So I have a great value brand. I didn't really feel like going on my way to get Berea. I don't know how to pronounce that, Berea. But you can get whatever brand that you want. I'll list some on the screen if you want some name brand recommendations. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, with the price of groceries and all these food shortages, just get you the store brand Elbow macaroni noodles. And for this recipe, use 3.5 cups. Use what you got. So as you can see here, I'm bringing my water up to a boil, and I'm about ready to add in my noodles. So we're going with 1 box of macaroni noodles. So yep, I did this whole box of. Okay, cool. So let's give that a really good stir. And according to package instructions, you want to read your package instructions on the pasta brand that you bought. For this brand, the stovetop instructions is bring 4 quarts of water to a rolling boil for each pound of pasta. Salt to taste if desired, which we already salted to taste, and we already brought our water up to a boil. Boil uncovered for 6 to 8 minutes or until desired tenderness. So yeah, this is pretty much giving us instructions on how to boil the pasta to al dente. Al dente just pretty much means, for those who don't know the culinary term, is I don't know. I'm gonna put the term on the screen. That's what it means. I'm half asleep, but al dente is, to me, partially cooked. I don't know. It ain't all the way tender, because you want to cook your noodles to al dente whenever you're making a pasta dish, especially when it's you're baking or you're going to be coating in sauce and stirring in sauce. The heat is going to carry over. When it's baking in the oven, it's going to continue to cook. So if you cook your noodles fully done where it doesn't have some chew, as in al dente, them noodles are going to be super mushy. So just cook your pasta noodles to al dente per the package instructions. You know what I'm saying? Because if you fully cook the noodles in this step, they're going to be mushy, and don't nobody want no mushy, all gratin mac and cheese or any type of pasta dish. Oh, and I almost forgot sour cream. Yes, I go in with sour cream. Now, I'll let y'all know this. I'll put 2 versions of the recipe, of the ingredients, down below, okay? So when you're making the roux for this, when I made it the first time, I'll include a clip of what it looks like when I made it the first time. When I made it the first time, I didn't include egg, and I didn't include sour cream. So when you make this recipe, you can just make everything without adding the egg and the sour cream. I just personally prefer doing that. You can skip that and just make the sauce. I'll have 2 of the ingredient lists down below. Okay, it'll be version 1 and version 2. And you don't have to add the egg if you do not like eggs, or you don't trust yourself making the eggs. And if you don't know how the sour cream is going to taste, you can either substitute it with cream cheese, cottage cheese maybe, I don't know, or just don't have sour cream in it at all. We're gonna beat our eggs. I'm gonna go in with sour cream. That's about 3/4 of a cup. Feel me? And get that of this. Now I'm gonna go in with the flour. So we're gonna cook this for about 2 minutes, or until that smell is out. Now I'm gonna go in with the milk. So now it's boiling. We're gonna continue to whisk it. Boiling. So we're going to whisk this in. We're not just gonna dump it. I have my heat on medium low. I'm just gonna gradually add this in. Go ahead and dump them in. So I have a 9x13 baking dish. Yes, it's a little bit beat up, I know, but I'm gonna grease it with some butter. You know, like that. So I'm going to fill the baking dish and come back when it's done. Look at that. Gorgeous. So beautiful. That little spot for me, that looks so good. I'm so ready to eat. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more fire recipes like this.